Champra near Surin. Take a look around real quick and you can see exactly where I'm at. I hope we get good reception here. Yeah, you'll be seeing me soon in town, Dave. We'll be back there in a little bit. But let me go ahead and flip this around. We're going to start walking and give everybody a good look at what it's like over here. So here we are. Got a truck coming up behind me, not a lot of room, so I'll let him get by. You see this right here? This is all the rice that's laid out. It's already been harvested. Then they bring it out here and they lay out these huge tarps. Hi Julia, thank you for coming. We're at the farm. So all these big blue tarps are laid out and then they put the rice down and it has to be dried out. It cannot just be going ahead and harvested. You have to dry out the rice before the mill will take it. So there's cows. There's cows' family. They're leaving. They're going into town real quick. But we're gonna walk and take a look at the farm. I don't know how many people will get today. Hopefully we have a good turnout. If not, well, and hopefully I get good reception here. It's a bit windy. I'm actually cold here. It was 68 this morning. And I know for you back home, that's pretty nice. But over here, it's pretty chilly. So I got up, had to ride the motorbike about 40 kilometers out here and froze my butt on the motorbike. So we'll see if we get anybody showing up. They're laying out the rice. We're gonna walk along the farm. Beautiful day out here. A little bit cool, but it's nice. Take a nice long walk so you guys actually get a look at what the farm is about. You can see they're harvesting it. They got the machines up here. The cow out in the fields again. You're out in the farmland here. It's not like back home, but it is the farm. Everybody's got fruit trees and everything here. See the chickens. Now you see they put the rice out here and then they have to rake it back and forth throughout the day. Keep turning it over because it dries out. Hi George, how are you? Thanks for showing up today. We're at the farm here in Champra, not far from Surin, Thailand. And they are doing the rice harvest here. So this is what the rice looks like. And they have to dry it out. The mill will not take it until it's dry. Sawadee Krap! Happy people in the morning. So we're out here on the farm walking and enjoying ourselves. They got mango. They got pretty much anything here, but mangoes are really big. Tamarind. Okay, I don't know if you can see up there. That's passion fruit or farang. They call it farang here. I don't know if you guys can see that up there, but that is passion fruit or farang. And of course, motorbike, everybody on it and no helmets. Yep, so we're on the farm today. Can everybody hear me good? I hope we get good reception out here. I'm not too sure. But we will keep on walking. We're going to walk around the farm here. We'll show you some of the schools so you guys get a, excuse me, get a look at the schools. But yeah, it is cool out here. Hi, Kim. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. Join the farm live stream. We are walking along by my wife's family farm. This is from where we live. Thank you, Julia. Hold on. A little foggy. From where we live, this is about 500 miles from Hua Hin. And we rode the motorbike out here. So it's quite a long ride we had. There you go. You can drop that, George. Thank you. Anybody have a video they want to drop, they can drop on there. So we're going to walk along here, and I'm going to take you by usually a little shrine everywhere here. See all the shrines, all the houses have their little shrines here for Buddha. There you go, Julia. I showed you mango, or I showed you farang or passion fruit, and there you go. There's some banana. So you have banana trees, small yet, but you can see. Hi, Mark. How are you? Thanks for showing up. We are on the family farm here in Champra. Walking along, we're going to take a nice long walk here. Take our time, and hopefully we get some people showing up. But there's all kinds of fruit here. Like I said, there's bananas and mangoes. Mangoes are usually pretty big, and you've already seen passion fruit. Passion fruit, there's all kinds of stuff like that. There's, what? Banana. Oh yeah, more banana. You can see the banana. Banana and mango. It's nice here, I like it. It's very peaceful, but it's also, there's not a lot to do. Not too many people speak English here for me, so. So yeah, this is just walking on down the road. This is, the whole community lives over here. There's a little school at the end. And pretty much all the grades go there. You see all this typical Thai houses, all up and down. And Cal says some people have money here, they have some nice houses, and some people are poor and they don't have such a nice house. They have just a tiny little shack, but it's a nice community. Everybody's got, that's a buffalo over here. I'll show you when we get closer. You got buffalo, you have cow, you have a little bit of everything here. Chickens, typical farm. You can see how, yeah, you got some water? Water. Yeah, you got money? Cal's gonna go get some water. These people all have little shops out of their houses, just like back in Hue An. You see all the water here for the rice. There's rice fields on both sides, and then the taller stuff back there is sugarcane. So the lower stuff is all rice. This is typically rice season here. And then after the rice season, they'll be cutting down all the sugarcane. So they stay busy pretty much the whole year. They'll replant this again as soon as it's done. They'll replant it and grow some more rice. But that's what the rice looks like, and you've seen it on the road. We'll look at some more. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like I said, I like it here, but I don't think I could live here. I'm a city boy. I grew up in a city my whole life, and coming out here for a few days is nice. Even though I'm out on the farm now, I don't stay on the farm. I stay back in Surin, little town about 30 to 40 kilometers away. So Cal stays here with her mom and her family, and I come out every day and say hi for a couple hours and head back. And this time of the year, the elephant festival is going on. So it is pretty cool. I'll have some videos coming up of that real soon. But there's a big elephant. It's the biggest one in Thailand. Everybody in Thailand knows about it. And they all come on out to go see the festival at this time of year. So the city is jam-packed. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. So you can see different farms, different land. Oh, she says. So they're growing pumpkins. I thought they might be cucumber or something, but she said they're pumpkin. So not the season for them yet. Tuk coming. Hi Valerie, how are you? Love you too. Thanks for showing up. We're at Cal's farm.
She threw up with me, next to me before her house.
So this is her friends' houses. Yeah, we're walking around the farm here in Champra and taking a nice long walk today. Hope you're doing good. Hope Cabo's doing good. We'll show you a buffalo. He's staring me down over here, but we'll take a look at him around the corner. Yeah, we're doing real good. We're about 500 miles away from Hua Hin, where we live. You don't look too happy, but everybody's got that's a buffalo. And then they have cow. And more banana. So you see banana right on the tree. That's good. So banana, banana. So everybody's got something. The farms are pretty self-sufficient here. If they don't want to, they don't have to go to town to buy anything, but they do. But pretty much they grow everything. They have everything to eat right on the farm here. I mean, you know, they go ahead and pick up all their vegetables. They got chicken if they want. Some people have pork. I mean, they sell pork around here, so you can get anything you want without actually leaving the village if you want. So we're walking along looking at all the fields. It's just the street. This is how the farms look. And this is literally miles like this before you run across probably, I think Champra is about maybe 10 kilometers away, so 5 or 6 miles away is the closest small town. And Surin is like 35, 40, between 30 and 40 kilometers away. So 25 miles or so. Took me about 30 minutes to get here on the bike. So you can see rice, it's all ready to be harvested. They got the machines out cutting it down and they lay it out to dry. And back there, you can see the taller stuff. Once again, it's sugar cane. So
Behind there, and my
that'll be,
sister property.
so like Cal says, her sister's property is behind the sugar cane. Sister has lots of property here. Cal has property, her brother. We are in a little town called Champra, which is about 30 to 40 kilometers from a city called Surin. And Surin is about 500 miles away from Hua Hin. So a little bit. Now, this is farmed pretty heavily, so I don't think you're really worried. Hey, how you doing? Adventure Closet, welcome in. Charlie, Liz, thank you for showing up. This is what you guys will be looking at if you come out far east. We're on the farm today over in Champra. So much to see and do out here. Anyway, we are about 500 kilometers away from Hua Hin, Valerie. So a little bit of a hike. I said no snakes out here. This is farmed pretty heavily. You probably get a lot of rats, field mice, and stuff like that here, but I don't think you're gonna have too much. Yeah, we just left Cal's house. We're walking not too far, maybe 10 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago. We walked out of her house. So yeah, she lives real close here. This is definitely the farm. Like I said, you're probably 10 kilometers from Champra, which is maybe 6 miles or so.
Nice, cool.
Oh, hopefully you guys get on out here. You're always welcome. Don't forget to drop me a line if you get this way so we can get together. Be happy to show you around. All right, now this is school coming up here.
This is probably right. Probably there, right?
What's
My
that?
sister said somebody want to sell.
Okay, so Cal says somebody's looking to sell this.
1
And
million around here.
no, I'm not buying.
1 million around here.
She said 1 million baht to buy all this.
1 million.
It's actually kind of profitable to be a farmer here. I've heard that, yeah, she's happy to see her mom. Some of the farmers here, they dress poor, they have, you know, they look like they don't have any money, but they've been farming forever and that's just the way they live and they actually have lots of money. Yeah, this is great, guys. You know, Charlie, Liz, you guys got to come on out here. It's so beautiful. I know your plans are Vietnam first and then coming, you know, checking out other things, but Thailand, fairly inexpensive. You know, easy to stay, good accommodations. This is her old school here.
My school.
That's like a grade school type of thing. kids are in school now. They got the windows closed because it's cold for them. It was 68 degrees in the morning, so they're freezing. I was actually chilly riding the motorbike up here at 68. And it's probably back home getting ready to snow soon, so. But over here, I was a bit chilly in the morning riding the bike over. It'll get warmer in another hour or so. It'll be up to 75, 80.
Freezing for Thai people already.
We're in the northern part of Thailand, and it is cooler here than back down by Hua Hin. Hua Hin, it's probably still 90 degrees, 89, 90. Over here, it's just barely breaking 80s during the day, which is, back home you'd think would be very hot, but over here it's not. It's no humidity. Oh, the vicious dogs are coming. He's wagging his tail. What are you looking at, huh? Cows are scared of him, so she went ahead and grabbed his stick. And there we go, dog row. See them all out on the road. So usually you can tell the schools because they're always painted like this. They're bright colors when you come up on the schools. See over here they have basketball. They got soccer, don't have no nets. Oh, the kids are outside today, they're teaching. So you can see. And dog row. This is what they call soy dogs. Soy means street, and they're dogs. Soy dogs, street dogs. These guys all live on the street. Yeah, soy dogs. S-O-I, S-O-I, not S-O-Y, S-O-I, soy. Same, but S-O-Y means like soy sauce. Soy means street. Soy dogs. You can see she's cold. Early morning, everybody's cold. Sadik up. And you'll see some more people with their rice laid out. We'll check that out again as we're walking. Some people that didn't come early, you can see. We'll look and show you what the rice looks like here. It's actually pretty neat. And they actually have to get permits, I heard, to go ahead and lay it out on the street like this because they don't want the whole street blocked. So they take these tarps, they take all their harvest, the rice, and they lay it out there. It has to all be dried out. It can't be just sold to the mill. The mill won't take it when it's all wet, so it has to be dried out. Autocorrect, yes, I understand. I got that all the time. I type something in, it comes up something totally different, and people look at me, they don't know what I'm talking about. But you can see, they rake everything out. This is what they do. They have to keep their rice dry. So that's a good look at the rice. The little white rice is inside of this.
Right, and so many grass here.
And it'll all be, after it's all dried out, it goes to the mill, and it gets, they crack it open. They crack open these little pieces to get the white rice. It's all filtered and cleaned and everything else. Tuk tuk. Sawadee krap. Sawadee krap. Good morning. So they bring them out in piles, and they'll rake it out and dry it. It'll be drying all day long, and then about 5 o'clock they'll rake it all together again and take it in. And when it's dry, they put it in these big buckets, and they give it to the mill. And you can see here, this is another typical Thai house. We've seen some of the nicer ones, and not that it's not nice, but you can see not as rich people here, poorer people. This would be kind of rough for me because in the summertime it does get warm, and they're on the second level, so it's pretty warm, pretty hot up on the second level. And there's lots of flies and stuff around here. That makes me, the only thing I don't like about the farm is all the flies, and that comes with all the animals, the cows and the buffalo and so forth. There's a cow. You already seen a buffalo back farther. So now you can actually see the cow out in the field, walking back and forth across. So you got the cow out in the field. You've seen the buffalo. Scenery doesn't change a lot, but it is kind of neat to walk around here. It's very relaxing out here. I appreciate everybody showing up today. We got 8 people. Hopefully we get a few more before we're done, but maybe people, it is a Thursday, it's Thursday night back home. So maybe people not watching on a Thursday, I don't know. Seems like I do best on a Sunday morning here and Saturday night back there. Seems to me Sunday or Mondays I do real well. He's raking everything out to dry. Sorry, come.
มาเมื่อวานทำมือแล้ว
When you're on the farm, everybody's incredibly friendly. They all know each other. Cal knows everybody here. Not like the big city. And actually, even in Surin, the people there are so friendly as opposed to being back in Hua Hin. Hua Hin is more of a tourist city. Sawadee Cup? So everybody here is
That guy here friend husband sister my husband yeah.
Oh, okay. So I said much friendlier here in the farm area than it is back. Even the big city of Surin over here, the people are incredibly friendly. But when you get to the tourist town, it gets a little bit more like back home. They're not near as friendly and people don't say hi as much. But over here, everybody knows everybody. So when they're walking along, they all say hi. I was hoping to get a few more people from back home. I know that haven't got anybody from here yet, but I think that Dave is doing a live stream at, I think he said 8:30, so he'll be there. Bobby and Jai are probably at the festival, Elephant Festival already, as well as Bo. Girls in the Philippines are probably all working. I haven't seen Cindy in a while, and I also haven't seen Jack and Linda. They've been pretty busy too, so. Just taking a walk here and gonna enjoy the nice weather for it. Not hot at all today, very, very good. Sawadee Cup? Everybody happy? Little pond here. Probably do some fishing. Hi Randy, how are you? Cal checking out one of her friends. Sawadee Cup. Yep. So how you doing, Randy? Thank you for showing up. Appreciate it. We are in Champra, Thailand, not too far from a main city called Surin. We came for the big elephant festival, and Cal actually, her family farm is here, so we're doing a little walk around here today. Gonna check it out. Sawadee Cup. Oh, just hiding. Sawadee Mai. Yeah. Show the rice once again. All the rice. They lay it out all the way out and keep it dry all the time. Of course, it's free food for some of the varmint here. Chickens eating, birds. Once it's dry, don't think this is what you get, guys, because once it's all dried, then they put it in the buckets and they sell it to the factories over here, the processing plants, and they take it and they clean it and they do everything with it. They Sawadee Cup. So see how she's doing it, gets everything all set up on the street. Like I said, very friendly people here. Sawadee Cup. What'd I miss? Where's it go? Oh, back there? That was probably, let me take a look back. That's probably, usually, they don't have it now. This will be a picture, they usually put a picture of the king, and they still have a picture of King number 9, who's the one that passed away 6 years ago. So they need to update it. They haven't. These little towns don't update too often. So The gold thing will be a picture of king number 10 and his wife now. That's still king number 9, who passed away, I think, 6 years ago. So that's what that is. Dogs are all happy to hear me, you can see. Yeah, you'll see those everywhere if you guys come out here. They have them. Basically, every city has a little the gold thing with the photo of the new king inside of it. It's the way they pay respect to their king here, king and queen. The king that was king number 9, he was in power for, I think, 70 plus, almost 80 years, and before he passed away. And he was loved here so much. They absolutely loved king number 9. And then king number 10 is his son, and he's not near as fond, but yeah, they sure do. So you see all the birds? Now this is your typical Thai house here. This is what they look like. You have a spot, you have your car pulled in, everything else. They have all their little workshop here. Hi Nanette, how are you? Thank you for coming. We are not far from Kiao's house today. We're on the farm. We actually started walking. This is kind of like a little village in the farm here. It's real small. Most of these people sell things and have like little, I don't say restaurants, but like little party stores, whatever. You can come on out and buy stuff. This is just a little village here. And that's your typical Thai house here, Thai farmhouse, I should say. So yep, we are on the farm, wandering around. Going to enjoy this nice walk. Usually back home I'm sweating my butt off, and it's a very nice day here today, so enjoying the walk. And you can see the birds getting a free meal. Like I said, don't think that they go ahead and all this is cleaned. This is just the outer shell of it too. So what happens is all this gets cleaned and before it gets processed. So when you actually get your rice, it's nice and clean. But this is how they dry it out. The mills definitely will not take it back home like this. The mills will not take it like this. They don't want it wet, they want it dry. Looks like somebody's building or redoing their house. I won't say building because I think this one's been here before, but it looks like they're redoing the house. I think they were back farther. I think the house behind was their house, and now they're building this one up front closer to the road. And right now they got the hammock up, and that's because they'll go ahead and come out and rake this up, rake all this rice out. They'll rake it out, and then about every hour or so they get up and they go ahead and rake it again, keep turning it over so it dries out. So you guys are getting a real look at the farms here. Farm houses, farm dogs, farm people. Real friendly people here. Everybody's happy. Everybody's always smiling. Sawadee krap. Everybody happy? Say hi. Sawadee krap. Very friendly. Like I said, when you get to the farms, it's a whole different story. It's not the same as the bigger cities. I suppose it's that way back home too. It's a nice little community here she lives in. Now this is about the 5th or 6th time I've been out here. A couple, 2-3 times on the motorbike. I won't take the motorbike during rainy season because even though it's sunny in one spot, it's probably pouring rain just a little bit down the road. So during rainy season, we'll take the bus down back and forth, which to me is not near as fun because then I have to rent a smaller bike and everything when I get here. But now I have the fours of the big motorbike, and it took us a couple days to get here. We had to stop in between, and then we stopped in a little town called Prasad, about maybe 30 kilometers away from Surin overnight to meet somebody. Hi Joe, how are you? Thank you for coming. We're on the family farm. We're by the family farm here in Thailand, Champra, not too far from Surin. We've seen Bobby and Jai. We've seen Bo yesterday. We've seen Kenny. We've seen Dave. We hooked up with all those people yesterday. Yeah, this is it, guys. This is most of Thailand. People show you, they usually show you Bangkok or show you some of the touristy areas, but this is what most of Bangkok looks like. When we get on our ride, I literally drive for 100 kilometers at a time, and it's nothing but this. It's nothing but the farms. So if you like usually warm weather, palm trees, beaches, it's a great place, great country to come, the Kingdom of Thailand. You can see everybody has to drive on one side of the road because they got everything set up. I said they have to get permits for this, I know that. Thank you, Nanette, I appreciate it. Yeah, they have to get permits, but it's really easy because that's their only means of income is farming. So they get permits to go ahead and do this and dry it all out. This year was a decent year for them. They had plenty of rain throughout most of the rainy season, so it kept the fields wet enough for the rice to grow. When it's not real rainy, they'll pull all the rice back up and they'll plant more sugar. I had a short video the other day of the machine that harvests the rice. It was really pretty cool to go ahead and see how that works. And get a look at the fields. See all the rice fields here harvesting all the rice. Now this one over here has been cut down and this one hasn't. No doubt, without farmers, where would we be? People, especially these over here in Thailand with rice being such a major part of their diet. But see, this one looks like a kind of a flowing, I don't know what you say, grassy land. This is all rice here. This is not cut down. And the other side, I'll show you, has been harvested. We'll look across there as soon as this car passes me by. So you see on the other side, you can see the tracks where the machine has been up and down. Sawadee Cup. So you can see where the machine has gone back up and down, and it's cut the rice. So this stuff's already been harvested here. It's already been chopped down. And the other side is the big flowing rice fields of grass. And you got all your little palm trees along the side. All these farms, I was saying, have some kind of fruit growing. Usually they have mangoes. They have, they call it farang here. It's passion fruit, bananas. What else have I seen here? They have a little bit of everything. They have so much fruit here. Rose apple, I don't know if you guys know what rose apple is. Now you have to go south to get to mangosteen and rambutan and stuff like that. That's grown in the south here, but in the north it's mostly mangoes, papaya. Lots of that's growing up here. But if you need like mangosteen, rambutan, all those other real sweet fruit, that all comes from the south. It's much hotter. Here you go. Here's some banana tree real quick. So you can see the bananas growing. So everybody has a little bit. Sawadee Cup. Sawadee Cup. Sawadee Cup. Sawadee Cup. Ooh. Working hard. And mostly just motorbikes here. Okay, thank you for coming, Randy. Go enjoy your dinner. Appreciate you showing up, and we'll talk to you real soon. Thank you for showing. Have a good dinner. So we're still walking, enjoying the farms here. They have all these little ponds here, which is kind of cool because you don't think there's anything in it, but there's all kinds of fish in these little ponds. It never freezes, so when they have, when they get stocked, when they get fish in here, they always have fish. So these ponds are all full of some types of fish. and they will come up here and fish and get their fish from here. Now, I don't know if I'd be eating too much fish from here, but that's where they get it. It's not the big tilapia and stuff that you normally see. It's, I don't know, they look like, I don't know, maybe snakehead fish or something. They're some kind of smaller fish, but once again, it's all self-sufficient out here. I'm waiting for the motorbike, he just stopped. Cal's way back there trying to catch up. She was talking to a friend. So keep walking. I don't know, even after being here for as long as I have, I still think it's so cool when you're walking down the road here and you'll see all these banana trees, and a lot of them still have bananas on them and stuff. Nobody's picked them. Back at our condo, we have a great big banana tree in the back and has bananas on it almost constantly, and the caretaker will come and pick them about once a month and pass them out to everybody. Nothing like fresh bananas right from the tree. You see it's a bit breezy today. Perfect day for our walk. I said back home by the time I get to 8:30, 9 o'clock, I'm sweating my butt off. And it's a nice breezy day. It was down to 68 last night, and that's cold for everybody. Here, I mean, Cal came out wearing a hoodie and everything else. All right, vehicle's coming, gotta stay to the side. There's a truck coming at me. Okay, so you can see all this has been harvested. Those are all tracks. The harvesting machine looks like it has tractor tracks on it. Now, I don't know if they'll come back. I'm betting that they'll come back and cut the rest of this down. I think they do rows like this and they come back and get the rest after. I'm not sure. I'm not totally up on it. But this is what they do with the rice at night. So when it gets past 5 o'clock at night, they roll everything up and they leave it here overnight. And then in the morning, they pull it back out, or they unfold the tarp and they rake all the rice back out to dry. Have to. Cal went ahead and bought me some water. I won't drink the whole bottle like I usually do over in Mauihowey when I'm walking. Yeah, here's the stuff that hasn't been cut. So you can see how tall it is. Pretty cool. This whole farming thing is amazing. I guess it's a lot more complicated than you would think. People think that you just put seeds in the ground or put the rice in the ground, you go over and you pick it, but it's not that easy anymore. I said the mills want everything dried out and have to be a certain condition, otherwise they won't accept it.
Now cut all 1 day gone. When I'm young, make rice, cut rice for 1 month.
Yeah, see.
Now 1 day.
And when a long time ago, they would have people come out here, and the people would, you know, they'd hire 10, 15 of the locals, and they all come out here and cut the rice down by hand. Now they have the machine. I'm not sure, I think it's probably only a couple machines here. So you got to pay the man to drive the machine up and down on your property and cut down the rice. So he owns the machine and he charges you to go ahead and cut down your rice for you. So that's all he does all day is drive back and forth. He goes to all these farms and does this, and the people do all the work for it. You know, they get all the rice out. There's Cal wearing her hoodie. She's cold. Cold today. And it's just farm. I mean, you can see it's been literally walking for more than a couple kilometers, and it's just farm after farm after farm. And you know, so many people own this different land, like Cal's land. Her sister farms Cal's land for her. Since it's sitting there and it's not being used, if Cal doesn't do it, her sister will go ahead and do it. Hi August, how are you? Thanks for showing up today. We are at the farm. Green Acres is the place to be. And see the,
Morning glory, yeah.
okay, she's showing morning glory, and they eat that here. Morning glory is something they eat. I said they eat everything. Nothing goes to waste on the farm. You could actually live on the farm, stay on the farm, never go into the city if you don't want. Fish to be had, chicken to be had, pork to be had. This is, we've been walking for probably a couple kilometers, probably at least 2 kilometers away from Cow's farm. And, but they all look the same. I mean, it's literally kilometer after kilometer, mile after mile of farmland here. And right now is rice season. They had a good year for rice. They had plenty of rain here. Some years they don't get so much rain and they'll yank it up and put down the sugar. But they had a really good year for rice. So everybody's out harvesting their rice. And this is what I find amazing. You walk along down here and you see all the banana plants, and there's just bananas growing alongside the road. Not ripe enough, not big enough, but real soon. Real soon. How cool is that? Just walking alongside the road. Some more over there. Cal says everything's so different from when she was young. She said they had big rivers going through here, but she said there was a big river here. They change everything for irrigation and everything else, and it's not the same. But so we're going to walk a little farther here. Stay on the line for a little bit. Yeah, there ain't nothing like bananas fresh off the tree. Go ahead and you grab yourself some bananas, and oh, they're so sweet. Everything here, all the fruit here is so good, but it's great growing season here, that's the thing. Got some friends from Adventure Closet, Charlie and Liz. They've been living in their van for the last couple of years. They go ahead and they travel around the U.S. and they live out of their van. It's van life, and it's really cool to follow them while they're taking it up a notch. Now they're coming over to Southeast Asia, and they're gonna stay here for, I guess they have a 90-day visa already for Vietnam they're gonna start. So that's already 3 months they'll be there. And it's fairly inexpensive to go ahead and travel around Vietnam and Thailand and Laos and Cambodia. So their adventure in Southeast Asia is gonna start real quick. They'll be over in Vietnam for a while, and hopefully they make it out this way. But giving them a little bit of a view here before of what the Thai lifestyle is like. I hope they like this nice quiet lifestyle here, because it's most of the country is like this. You know, with the exception of Bangkok or Chiang Mai or some of the tourist cities. You can see how far we've been walking. Slixia, thank you. How are you? Welcome. Appreciate you showing up today. We're having a nice walk here. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yeah, everybody, if you haven't hit the like button, please do. Helps my algorithm. I don't think I'm ever going to get rich off of doing this, but it helps move my videos up anyway. So don't forget to go over to the bottom left of your screen and hit that like button. Yeah, you guys, I said, no problem. I love following you, Charlie and Liz. Great. I like your adventures, and now you're on for another adventure, and this time a little bit different than what you're used to, but I think you're going to love it. Hi, CJ. How are you? If anybody's interested in that kind of videos, you got to check out the Adventure Closet. I said they live out of there. They were living out of their van, and now they have built a CRV, I believe it is, and they're living out of that, so they get a little bit more. But they're getting ready to come over to Thailand or Vietnam and Southeast Asia and check everything out. So we'll be seeing a lot of their videos. Liz does a great job narrating, and Charlie, I believe, does all the editing. Their videos are amazing. You guys will really enjoy that. So we're up in by Chomphra, not too far from Surin, CJ. So we took the motorbike, we drove here, so about 800 kilometers for us to get here from Surin. And from here, we're staying for a few more days for the Elephant Festival. And then after the Elephant Festival, we're gonna head on down to Koh Chang. That's an island, not right off the shore of Thailand. Let's see. Yeah, definitely. We can definitely do that when you get here. That'd be fun to do. But anyway, we're gonna go down to Koh Chang, visit the little island there. We're staying there for a few days. And then on the way back, we're stopping in Pattaya and then heading on down to, you'll see the videos coming up real soon with the Elephant Festival, CJ. But yeah, then we're gonna head to Pattaya for one night. I go to Pattaya 2 times a year to visit a friend. This time we're going because some people wanted to see Pattaya, they'd never seen it. And it's not right on the way home, but it's kind of on the way home. So we decided to go take them by there for one day, and then we're gonna head back across to Hua Hin. So the trip's gonna be 10 or 11 days total, and we're in day number 4. So we got another week of being out. And I'm doing lots of filming, so you'll be seeing some of that. I dropped a short video on the Elephant Festival yesterday. We were just over at the City Hall there, City Hall in Surin, where the festival began. Stopped over there, seen the elephants real quick. And, but they take the elephants all the way down the street. There's over 200 elephants involved in this. They're all rescue elephants. They're elephants that have been sick, had problems, been abused. They take them in over here, and they take really good care of them. They nurse them back to health, and then they just live here. So they go ahead and they do this Elephant Festival once a year, and lots of fun. Lots of birds. I don't know what they are. They have little white spots on their wings. Now, do they come back and get the stuff in the middle, or is that done? Are they all done here? Finished?
Yes.
Not come back no more?
No.
All right, so I was wrong.
Only people want the grass, make something for cow, for buffalo.
Okay.
Can pick up later.
All right, so I was wrong. Cal said that this is done. They won't come back. It's already been cut and harvested, and they won't come back and cut anything else. And she said now they'll come back and pick all this up. They'll pick all this up for feeding their animals, feeding their buffalo, their cow, whatever.
Have another talk, another.
So she says another machine comes by and cuts everything down, and they put them in those little blocks that you see back home, like the hay bales, and then they use it for their cows, their buffalo, for all their animals. They feed their animals with it. So I was wrong. Yeah, this is sugar. This was sugar, CJ. Not sugar, I'm sorry. This was rice. This was rice, and it's already been harvested. All the tops are cut off, and then this is what's left after the machine that goes by with the big old tracks. They look like tank tracks, so they don't get stuck. The machine goes back and forth and cuts it all down, and this is what's left after the machine cuts it down. And I thought they'd come back, but Cal says, no, it's finished. Now they'll send another machine in here, and it'll cut everything right down, and they'll make the bales to go ahead and for the cows. They'll sell it or keep it for their cows or buffalo and stuff. Okay, August, thank you. We'll still be here for a while. I usually stay on, try and get an hour out of it, so I'm here for another 10, 15 minutes maybe. I'm gonna walk all the way to the end, I think. Okay, so now he's regular farm here, planting corn. Just planted them. A little bit more than seedlings here, so they are growing corn here. I said they grow everything. The houses that are self-sufficient, they'll grow all kinds of stuff. The other ones will, like Cal's property is just mostly for, hi Mike, how are you? Cal's property is mostly her sister just uses to plant sugar or whatever, but you know, that's because she's not here. But the people that live here, they're self-sufficient, they grow everything. I see Tanae finally got her shirt, huh? Mike, that's good. And she seemed like she liked it a lot. Seemed like she liked the shirt a lot. Oh, there's something I don't see too often here at all. Regular ducks. These are the kind we have back home. They're white ducks. Don't see them too much here. CJ, I started watching your video that you posted last night. I don't think I made a comment because I think it froze up on me at the hotel. My internet wasn't real good where I was at, so I'll watch it when I get back. 4 months to go from Thailand to Manila, to the Philippines. How crazy is that? Nanette, you and Love got your shirts in about 2 months, and Tanae took a whole nother month to get. Yeah, I tried to catch up on some of the videos last night. My internet at the hotel was not working really good, so I got to some of them, I couldn't get to others. So I'll keep working at catching them up in the evenings when I get back from running around. Hey fools, how are you? Welcome. We are on the farmland here in Chomphra, Thailand, not far from Surin. We are walking along the farm. Cal's farm, we're getting a little bit, you can see cars up ahead of us. So I'm almost at the end of the road. So I've walked a good, I'm gonna say 3 kilometers, maybe more, to the road, maybe 4 kilometers from where her house is here. But we went ahead and started walking at the farm, and now you can see it gets a little bit busier here because people come in and out. But we are at Cal's, my wife's family farm, visiting for a few days. She's visiting her mom. I'm staying in the city for the Elephant Festival. Hope everybody's doing good. I said, haven't had a chance to check out a lot of videos. It's not because I'm avoiding anybody. I've been on the road. We took our Forza motorbike, packed it up, and did an 800-kilometer trip. Sawadee Cup! Everybody here happy. I said, different deal here on the farm as it is in the cities. You know, people so happy. But yeah, quite the motorbike ride. We've done it already a few times. I like to do it this time of the year. It's cooler. It's dry season. Can't do it in the summertime. That's wet season. It's raining somewhere along the route. Banana plants here. Typical Thai house in the back. I think it's just the coolest thing that these places are so self-sufficient. They raise chickens, they raise ducks, they got, some places have pigs, they have buffalo, they have, it's not the same kind of buffalo we have back home, but they have buffalo, they have cows. I mean, they have everything here, so, and plus, pretty much everything here is edible. I mean, you know, all the veggies, everything they grow corn, they grow cucumbers, pumpkins, and then they have their regular farm where they're growing, main crops are rice and sugar. So you can see I'll walk up to the main road there, at least. I can hear traffic from here. Back at Cal's farm, you can't hear nothing but crickets. So I appreciate everybody showing up. And once again, I'll ask if you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do. Helps out my algorithm. Yeah, it's nice and flat, that's for sure. You're out in the middle of the farm. There's definitely no hills here. Nothing to climb or up or down. Of course, we don't have any beaches here either, so. But hey, Mike, we're going to see in the next, we're here for 2 more days for the Elephant Festival, and then we're heading up to Koh Chang, so we'll be checking out a different island here. It's been probably 10 years since I've been to this island, so it'll be kind of fun to go check it out and see if anything's changed or how much it's changed. That's another 6-hour motorbike ride from here. And then on down to Pattaya, or as the Europeans say, Pattaya. Another buffalo, so you guys can see. Buffaloes everywhere. They got this thing with I don't know what's inside the bag, but I guess that's supposed to keep him from wandering off. So I guess if they're trained, that little bag of I don't know, dirt or whatever keeps him from walking off and into the street or whatever. Another buffalo there, sitting down, relaxing. See another buffalo here, and one behind. That's what they call buffalo here. I don't know what we call them back home, but they call them buffalo here. Not like the bison we have at home. And you can see cars and stuff going back and forth, not too far from the main road. Been a nice walk. And like I said, not too hot here. I got up this morning, hopped on the bike. It was only 68 degrees, and I know back home you guys are saying that's warm, but for here, I'm kind of acclimated to the hot weather. I actually was kind of cold coming on the motorbike here. I was wishing I had some type of a hoodie or something to wear, but nope. Here's Cal running to catch up. A nice big cow pie in the middle of the street. Buffalo poo, cow pie. I appreciate everybody sticking around with me. Did you see her? Have to see. I hope so. Be nice to have a ride back so I don't have to walk all the way. It was 60, wow, 65 back home. That's nice weather. Of course, Thanksgiving's coming up and it's always freezing cold because I always used to go to the parade on Thanksgiving, so it's just about as warm where you're at as it was here this morning. But we are in the northern part of Thailand. That's why it's so cool. If we go back to Hua Hin, which is basically 800 kilometers south, 500 miles, give or take, I don't know, somewhere around there. It's a lot warmer. It's probably a good 10 degrees warmer down there. It's gonna be a high of 81 here today, and I think back home it's usually 89 or 90 every day. Wow, 65, that's cool for you, CJ. Warm for you in Michigan, cool for Florida. So every time I ride the motorbike, I come up here, I have to do a little turn, a U-turn. And over here, back home, we have the big islands in the middle that you do the U-turn on. Over here, when you have a U-turn, it's just this narrow little thing. So when you stop, you got to make sure there's no traffic coming because there's no pulling out unless you got a clear lane. They drive crazy here. And we're almost at the main road. 214 is the main road. That'll take you right back into Surin if I stay on this road here. Take you right back into the big city.
233 over there.
Yep, 2333 straight across. It's another route. Where does that take you?
There,
Yeah.
ขนม
Okay, I don't know.
She's scared. Oh, can't go there.
Okay, so that takes you more small cities here. And now you can see we're back out. This is kind of like a little bit like Hua Hin out here. They got flowers, plants, everything out here. Let this truck cruise on by. Time to pick stuff up. Now this is the bus stop. So when Cal comes to visit me, when she's here at Mom's and she wants to come see me, she comes over here and waits for the bus. And this bus will take you right into Surin. They stop here a few times, but once an hour?
We buy a ticket over there.
For what?
Over there.
Okay, so over across she buys the ticket for the bus. And this is the bus stop. So when she comes into Surin, she'll have her sister drop her off here, and then this bus will take her in 30 baht, 60 baht. It's not much, $1 or so to get back into town, 30 miles. So she comes over here and waits and then comes on in, and I'll bring her back at the end of the day if that's what we're doing. But today I was coming up to do a live stream, so I thought, okay, we'll come on out here. Now we're gonna head on back in a minute, and we're gonna go back into town because we're gonna go ahead and do our elephant shows are in the morning and in the evening. I went yesterday afternoon into the evening, and man, was it a big festival. They have them in Hua Hin and everywhere else, but the one here is just amazing. There's some of these flowers, huh? Sure, Cal will be trying to buy some, but we can't take them home too far. Some wrong intersection. So that's the end of our journey. I don't know, truck stopping here. Go ahead. Yes, I'm going to ride the elephant today. If I think that they have it, so I'm going to get out and ride it for sure. I'm gonna hop on the elephant and well, everybody was doing, yesterday was just all the dignitaries. They were all the dignitaries were on the elephants. They were riding from town hall down to the major, I guess the stadium. It's not really a football stadium, soccer stadium there. And well, you made it here anyway, Jack. You missed all the farm. I'll take a walk a little bit back. Oh, Bobby's doing one now. He's doing a live stream. Yeah, I know he's doing a live stream. I know Dave's got his live stream started at 8:30. Everybody was doing one at the same time. All right, good night, Valerie. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. I'll talk to you soon. Give Cabo a big hug for me. Yeah, we're out on the farmland, Jack. This is your domain with the chickens, and we don't have, there's some places have pigs, but chickens and buffalo and cows and everything else going on out here. I said this is, I guess not much different from homesteading because you know, these people are all pretty self-sufficient out here. Hey, Paul, how are you? Thanks for coming. We are out at the farm in Chompra, not far from Surin, on a 500 mile, probably 800 kilometer motorbike trip that we took to get here. And the elephant festival is going on in the big city. So we are gonna head back that way when I'm done with the live stream. Cal's gonna pack up and we're gonna head on back so we can go ahead and join the big festival. They parade them up and down the streets there in Surin. Mike was asking if I'm going to ride an elephant. I most certainly will. If we'll see how busy it is. I know yesterday was pretty busy and people were waiting in long lines to ride the elephants. These elephants down here, there's no need to be worried about them. They're not being treated badly. These are rescue elephants. These are elephants that have been sick or have had some kind of problems and maybe been mistreated by other owners, and they come here to the it's an elephant sanctuary not too far from here, and that's where they live. And once a year they go ahead, and Surin is like the elephant capital of Thailand. So once a year they have this festival, and it is absolutely beautiful. Hey, Grandma Kathy, how are you? Thank you for showing up. So yeah, once a year they have this big festival, and all these elephants are well cared for. I'll have some videos for you guys so you can all see them. They all, the owners bathing them, taking care of them. They treat them like their babies. So it's kind of neat. It's not what you think when you see. I've seen some of the places here that, they're worried about what they're doing and how they're treated. But these are. Hi, Johnny Siam. How are you? Thank you for showing up. So yeah, these elephants are treated fairly good here. They're fed well. Today is they call it the elephant buffet. So I guess they're all going to walk on. They start off at the train station and they walk on down to the monument in the center, and then they go ahead and they finish up at the stadium, and they all get to eat and enjoy. So yep, we are in Champra, about 30-35 minutes away from Surin. How's that for a cow pie? Left right in the middle. It almost looks like an elephant poop, but it's not. It's from the buffalo. Yep, so we're walking along the farmland. Stay on this road right here, and it will take us straight back into Cal's farm. About an hour walk, so. Oh. All right, guys. Here, let me go ahead. My ride has arrived here behind me. We walked for a few kilometers, so I'm going to let you guys go. I appreciate everybody showing up today. I had a great walk out here. Beautiful day. Nice weather. Can't get no better than this. So we are going to go ahead and head on back. Don't forget, I got a lot of videos coming up probably in the next couple weeks of the elephant festival out here, and then down at Koh Chang. So don't forget to keep your eyes open, and I'll be doing a lot of videos. Take care, everybody. Thank you for showing.